So you are living in abroad. So tell me, how's your life going on over there? Tell me about.
So, people sometimes they think life is very easy when you are in abroad because so much facilities and luxurious life environment we have here. That is true. We have luxurious environment and so much facilities. We are taking advantage. Yeah, but so how are you, Abdul?
I am fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good too. So
So
finally,
yes, we are finally meeting.
yes,
We
yes,
have
yes,
been deciding the day and time, and here we are
yes,
right now.
yes, yes,
So let's introduce each other. It's our first session.
yes,
So
yes.
should I introduce myself first?
Yeah, that would be great. Yes.
I am Abdul Qadir from Sindh,
Mm-hmm.
Pakistan, and
Mm-hmm.
currently I am pursuing my bachelor's in English literature, and I'm in
Mm-hmm.
my final year, so I'm gonna be graduating very soon. And
Mm-hmm.
apart from that, nowadays I'm having these kind of conversations, so you can say this is my hobbies. This comes into my hobby. Yeah, that is all about.
Okay, do I introduce myself?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, as you know, my name is Hema. I was born and raised in Delhi, India, and I have accomplished my post graduation in Hindi, and I have completed my Bachelor of Education in Australia, and I have been working as a teacher in Australia, and I have recently started my YouTube channel. This is all about me.
Yeah, that is nice. So, ma'am, you mentioned you are a teacher. So, are you teaching any particular subject like English, or you are just teaching in general, like all the subjects?
I teach young children here, so primary teacher. So I teach all the subjects, and I think teaching method is different than Asian teaching education. So yes.
So, tell me the teaching method that you mentioned, how it is different.
So what is happened here, India and Pakistan or all Asian country, we are more focused in children's developing their, academic thing. They are more worried about their study. And here what we happen, we are more worried about children's social, physical, and emotional well-being. We want children to develop their development should be cognitive and they should be able to express themselves. So we give them a daily routine environment where they encounters their daily life, how to interact with peers, how to interact with teachers. So that way they develop their identity, strong identity, and they are able to express their feelings and ideas to others. Where is what happened in our countries? We are not able to express our things, our ideas to others. Even like we grown up, after that we go for interview, still we feel agitated, still we feel nervous, still we feel shy. And if you come here and see children, what the children they do, they are very confident. They have very, they develop their well-being, they develop their belongings. So they are able to tell you, okay, you don't do this, I don't like this, you know. So that is a good thing. So yeah, I can see that children they are developing very well. They are raising very well, and yes,
That is very good to hear. Like they have such an advanced methods that they are
yes,
using.
yes,
Like you must be also using this, right?
yes,
So
yes.
yeah,
I am. I have to.
yeah, that is very, yeah, you
Yeah.
have to, because it is very good. Like I think
Yes,
as a Pakistani or even in India, they also should
yes,
adapt these kind of methods
yes,
because they
yes.
are very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way you have described everything, like I have kind of seen, because I watch so many Hollywood movies, English movies, so
Mm-hmm.
I have also seen some of the movies where
Mm-hmm.
they, like the way you have described everything, I have seen it in visually
Mm-hmm.
in TV series or movies, the way you have
Mm-hmm.
explained. So I think
Yes,
they use some advanced methods, and that's why they are pretty much
yes,
developed countries as
yes.
compared to Pakistan or India, because I think they should also try to learn these methods
Mm-hmm.
and try to adapt these methods in their schools
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Yeah. So here we are more focused on children's social development. If they are not socially developing, what will happen in future? They will not able to interact with others. So what happened in our country? We have so much degrees, we have so much education, but people they are not able to express themselves, the way they should be. So that is the difference. So I like it here because people, they are very independent and they know what is right, what is wrong. If you want to come and cuddle the child, you need to ask the permission. If you want to tie child shoelaces, you need to ask, can I tie your shoelaces? You just cannot go and touch and cannot touch their belongings. So
And that is also right manner to do things. We should
it is.
ask,
Yes.
yeah, we
Yes.
should ask for permissions
Yes.
because it is the right way to do things. So I
Yes.
think they should also. And like,
Yes.
how long have you been, like how long it's been that you are in Australia?
It's been 16 years now. So
So have you like settled in Australia before getting the job, or you have settled in Australia because of your job?
Not because of my job. I just came here first. Then I was trying to find out a job for myself, and then I got to know about education field that I can apply because I have done already my post graduation in India, and I have also done my BEd in India as well. So I was thinking I need to go, educational section so I can, express my all the things what I have learned during my lifetime over there in India. I can utilize all these things.
And you did a master's in Hindi, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So,
That's right.
like, you are not that much associated with English. So, may I know how did you got into English speaking, and yeah, like you
Yes.
opened your channel for that purpose also?
Since my childhood, I was very fascinated to learn English, and because that time there was no environment, that time we had no internet available, and parents, they were very restricted to the children, especially girls, happen in our countries. So we were not allowed to go anywhere and sit on the mobile and watch the TV more. So it was so hard that time, but yes, English was always my favorite subject. So because when I was doing my post graduation, even my graduation, I was thinking, should I take my English honors or should I take Hindi honors? Then I realized and reflected myself. I said, it will be hard for me to take English because nobody speaks in English here. So now it will be hard for me to pass in English. So I decided to go with Hindi. And after got married, my husband, he was applying for the, overseas in Australia, and then he was preparing for IELTS exam. Then he asked me to prepare for IELTS exam, and while I was preparing for IELTS exam, it was easy for me, to learn English because I was reading, I was writing, and I was engaging fully myself in English content. So it helped me actually. So after coming here, I got that environment. Even though I was so much worried about my financial things and how to settle here, totally different environment. I was missing. I was in separation anxiety because I'm the youngest one in my family. I was missing my brothers and all of these, my friends. So after coming here, it was so hard me to settle. So I thought, okay, I need to engage myself some kind of job, and that way I can help my husband. But my husband said, no, it will be hard for you to do the job because this is a new environment. You never done job over there in India. How you will do job here? So I said, no, let me give one chance. And after he gave me some money to do certificate three, and I was doing that certificate three. Then I gained my confidence. I got the job, and after getting the job, then I thought, why don't I do my bachelor here? So yeah, I got scholarship because I was working good and my marks and all things happened good. So I got scholarship, so I need not to pay anything from out of my pocket. And after that, I got job, and because I'm working here, I got that environment. And when I got job, I need to talk to children in English. I need to talk to my staff in English. So yes,
Yeah, that is very nice, when you get an environment, because
yes,
environment is everything. You can learn, thousands
yes,
of languages, but you cannot
yes,
speak unless you have an environment, because you need a
that's true.
partner to speak with. And
Yes,
similarly, in Pakistan, it's
yes,
not our mother tongue, obviously. So we
yes,
don't get that environment. Also, people are studied, they know English, but I don't know, for some strange reasons, they don't speak English. So because of that thing, we don't get environment. So that is why we
yes,
are doing these sessions to get
yes,
the environment. So it is very good, because
yes.
if a person doesn't know even
English.
single
Yes.
grammar of any language, not English, but for any language for that matter. But
Yeah.
if he or she has an environment, he or she can
Yes.
easily learn any language. For
Yes.
example, see, my mother tongue is Sindhi, but I
Yes.
have never learned Urdu. Urdu is our national language of
Okay.
Pakistan, so I have never
Yes.
learned Urdu. But I have so many people in my surroundings who
Hindi.
speaks Urdu, so I have learned
Yes.
it because I have never
Okay.
learned in written form, but
Yes.
I have
Yes.
like after in my like ninth or 10th classes I have learned Urdu, but
Mm-hmm.
when I was younger I have never learned Urdu. So I
Mm-hmm.
have learned it through the environment that I got. So
Environment. Yes. Yes.
now now I can write Urdu, but
Yes.
initially
Yes.
when I wasn't even aware about the words of Urdu.
Yes.
I was able to speak Urdu because I have
Mm-hmm.
that environment. So environment
Yes.
is everything, I would say.
Everything. And nowadays, because so much facilities are available, so if people they have no environment, for example, if they're living in village area or something, they can make an artificial environment for themselves, and where they can learn. They nowadays we have mirror techniques. Everybody they have mobile, so they can watch YouTube, and also they can record themselves, and where they can see their progress. They can analyze their videos, of the way they are speaking, their body gesture, and all these things. So, yes, YouTube is a
Yeah.
great platform.
Yeah, YouTube is a great platform because there are so many experienced
Yes.
learners as well who have
Mm,
who share their
mm,
journey of
mm,
learning English, how they learned, how they
mm,
become fluent. So they share so many suggestions
mm,
on how to how to improve English, how to be confident in English,
mm,
how to be fluent in English. So they can learn a lot of things. Initially, I was also searching through YouTube about
mm,
how to get the fluency in English. So I got
mm,
so many suggestions, and I
mm,
was scrolling through these things. Then I come across these kind of sessions.
yes.
Before, as I opened it, I didn't know what they are doing. I didn't know,
Mm,
but as I
mm,
listened the video, like I watched the video
mm,
and
mm,
read the description, then I got to know, okay, that people are
mm,
doing these sessions because that
yes.
thing is giving them environment virtually.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
decided it's been like 4 or 5
Yes.
months that I got to
Yes.
know about these things. So then I
Yes.
decided, okay,
Yes.
let me also try. Let me try to approach
Mm,
them because they leave their email address on their description. Similarly, I approached you
mm,
as well.
mm,
So from them, I'm trying to approach them, and it's been going great. Like I have
mm,
pretty much developed. Good
mm,
fluency, I would say. Like you can hear me speaking, that
yes.
much fluency I have got from these sessions only. So
Yeah,
it's
I
very good, I
really,
would say.
that's really good. I really appreciate your efforts. Like you put your efforts to learn English, because some people they say we don't have that environment, we don't have partner. How we going to learn and how we going to explore English environment? But you put your efforts to search everything. You use YouTube, you use Google, So there are so many things. Whoever listen this, later they will get some idea. Okay, they can learn English because so much facilities available through YouTube and Google. They can search and they can find a way. There are so much answer how you can develop English, how you can learn English at home by yourself. So,
Yes. And before starting this session, you were talking about life in abroad. So you are living in abroad. So tell me, how's your life going on over there? Tell me about
so people sometimes they think life is very easy when you are in abroad because so much facilities and luxurious life environment we have here. That is true. We have luxurious environment and so much facilities. We are taking advantage. Yeah, but the thing is, when we come here, we have nothing that time. We have just only our education, our moral values and all these things we bring here. And when you have nothing, when we come here, we have nothing. We have to establish from the beginning. So we need to work out how we're going to survive here, how we're going to settle here, how we're going to emerge ourselves in this environment, because people they are totally different and they speak different and they wear and they drink, eat, whatever, everything is different to us. So it is so hard in the beginning. Then you have to really work very, very hard. It's not really easy job. When you go some new place, you just get to know, okay, it's very hard. I cannot settle here. I need to prove myself. So to prove yourself, you need to really, really work hard. So I have done. I when I came here, I had nothing, just the education with me. So I was searching, like you put your efforts, I was putting my efforts. Plus, if just efforts is not enough, plus we have to work very hard. So I was doing some job in the morning. At night time I used to study, and then again morning I have to get up. Late night I used to study, and we need to get up early in the morning, and we have to do all of our household chores. And people, sometimes our accent, when we go to new country, our accent is not understandable by other people, so they make fun, and we have to tolerate everything. And we need to learn the culture they are living. But we also need to make sure that we give value to our culture. We keep our culture with us. So it is very hard to maintain all our culture and their culture, merge them together. And then we have to make our own way, how we can raise, how we can develop in this new environment. So it's really, really hard. For you have to make your house, you have to raise your children, you have to make sure you are financially very strong. So you can understand. And we don't have any servant, so everything we have to do ourselves. It's not like in
Yeah,
our
it is.
Yes. It's not in our country, like if we are working, that we get some servant at home, they working for us. It's not like that. So we have to do job, and after that we have to do everything by ourselves. Yeah. And even when we are in the job, it's what happened, we have to stand on our toes, because people, they are paying money, and they are very cautious, and they are very alert the way we are working. So we have to follow so much policies and philosophy, everything we have to follow. And if we are not meeting those philosophy, if we are not meeting that policy, that means we will fired you know
So yeah, there are so many policies and their rules, I can say. And as you mentioned, it is very difficult to mix in with new environment because I have never gone to abroad to be
Mm,
very honest. But I can
mm,
say it when I joined my university, so
mm.
it was kind of a new environment because the university is in different
Yeah,
city and I am from a
yeah,
different city. So I have to travel every day, but that's something else. But when I joined university, it was kind of a new environment for me. And
mm,
as you know that university environment is so much
mm,
different from college
mm,
or school life,
mm, mm, mm,
because there are some all the adults and teenagers are there, so we have to
mm,
face with them. And it's kind of a new world in university as
mm.
compared to school life. So it
That's
was kind
true.
of a new thing for me because
Yes,
I was a new student and it was
yes,
new for me, so it was
yes,
kind of difficult for me as well
yes,
to mix in with them. And
yes,
because I know and didn't know so many things that I have
yes,
learned in university, because I didn't know anything, like because as I
yeah,
joined, I was thinking that I don't know anything.
yes,
They are so much more intelligent or how they
yes,
smarter than me, because it was some new environment, I would say. So it was difficult to mix in, so I can totally understand from that perspective that it was also difficult for you. And as you have described everything, that you have to follow
mm,
policies, you can't keep servants, and you have to do
mm.
everything by yourself, so it must be very difficult for you. But you must be now become habitual of these things.
Yeah, now I'm so comfortable because now I got habit how to, work out, how to raise myself and my children. Yeah, so all good now because I got some friends, yeah, some colleagues. They are very nice, and I also say, because you put your efforts, because you have imbibed all the new things when you enroll to university. I know it's a big task when you go small country to big country, and when you go small school to big school, college to university, it's a totally different. And people, they come there, students, they come there from different backgrounds. They are very some of them, they are very belongs to very high family, very high standard. So we have to make sure we just go to their level. We need to prove ourselves. Yes, okay, we are on your level and we can do what you can do. So yeah.
Okay, ma'am, I think your time is running out now, and I have to
Okay.
go somewhere. And
Yeah, yeah,
after
it's
that, I
all
have
good.
another session. So it
Yeah.
was really nice talking to you. It was actually fruitful and informative session. And thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for taking your time to having session with me. So thank you
You
so
are
much.
always welcome, and I also enjoy this session. So thank you so much, and take care. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.